I'm always excited to be here with from Heartache to Joy community and with you, Gretchen. And it is like right now, the energies are a little intense, I guess, and people are wondering why certain things are happening to them, why they feel stuck, why are they feeling depressed and sad and not in their body. What is going on? It's the beginning of the year. It should be fresh and fun and what's happening, and they're doing all these things to help themselves in all ways. But what's happening is that there's a stuck energy and they're not realizing what could be affecting them, which can be a psychic attack. 97% of people walk around with an entity and don't even know it. Okay, I'm here to make people more aware of what's going on and which part of their life it's affecting. It's really
so it can affect all parts of our lives. This, when this psychic attack's happening, so it can affect health, relationships, finances, like all pieces of our life. Is that right?
Everything. I mean, I've had people go through court cases and it affects the outcome.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so they come to me, they're like, Dipal, I need to get this to go through. I need to win this case. I'm going to lose my kids. Or, I got to get a divorce and my husband doesn't want a divorce. Yeah, there's a psychic attack probably playing a role. It's probably a curse from past life. It could be black magic from the in-laws. You never know what's really happening till you dive in. I've even had people who are trying to sell their house. I had one lady, oh, poor thing. She was trying to sell her house for 3 years. Yeah. And she would take the house on the market, put the house on the market, take the house off the market because it wasn't selling. She was like, I don't know. There's nothing. The price is right. The house is clean when people come look at it, right? Because you got to prepare it. Why? What's happening? Well, she actually had somebody who initially had come seen the house and left imprints and of their energy, and the entity stayed in her house.
Oh, wow.
Okay? And she could not sell the house. And this was in the beginning, in the first year that she was trying to sell it. And so I said, well, this is odd. Did you have some, how many people have you had come through? And she's telling me, and lo and behold, that's what I went back 3 years. And I'm like, okay, this is where it's coming from. So it's really important. Who comes in your home is really important.
Wow, that's amazing. Stuff we don't think about, and it's just, and it can affect so many areas. And it's such an important thing to keep clear and keep clean and keep working through it. So I'm thrilled that you put this together.
It is. And I don't want people to constantly go crazy, like, oh my God, is it an entity? Every time they turn around, are they looking for curses, black magic, whatever.
Right.
But I want you to go on with your life, but I want you to go on with your life with ease and peace and grace. And, and there's ways to do that by taking care of yourself, and that way you keep your vibration high, your frequency high. You've got the MP3s to support you, whichever package you may have bought already or will be purchasing or thinking about it. But you'll have all the tools, and that's what we need, right? We as humans just need some tools and guidance, right? So that we can live in peace.
Yeah, that's what the important part is having those tools to help us through it. So thank you for sharing. And we're so happy to have you. It looks like everybody is joining now. So guys, we're going to have Dipal do scans, right? You're going to let us know if entities are attached or, what's going on, and package recommendations, right?
Yes.
All right.
So let me go ahead and pull the package up.
Okay.
And then do I just go through and pick people, or
I will do that for you. So we'll go through. If you guys want to raise your hand, you can raise your hand and we can get started that way, or you can write in. We can take write in. Do you need information from them? What information do you need?
I would like to know what's going on. That would be good. And if not, that's okay. As much information as they could give me, that would be good.
Okay, great. So, and name and location, or just name and what's going on?
Just whatever's going on, name and whatever's going on.
Okay, perfect. All right, well, let's get started. There's lots of hands raised already. So let's get started with our first caller, which is Simone. Simone, I'm going to bring you over. As you guys know, you'll end up on video, which we would love to see your face. But I do understand that some people don't like to be on video. So if you don't want to be on video, you can turn that off. So, Simone, there she is. All right, I don't see a microphone for you. Is there a way? This has been happening more frequently, Dipal. Do you have this with Zoom?
I do, and I don't know why. You know what, Simone, try on your end if you can. You've got control of this, so see if you can unmute yourself.
Oh, try it now. There she is.
Here we go.
Yes. Hi, guys. It's amazing. I'm so happy I was able to get in. Oh, I can't see you, but can you hear me?
Can you see me, Simone?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and ask your question, whatever it is.
Okay. So it has to be with money. It's
okay.
I have such a hard time bringing it in. Like I'm working very hard, and there is like never enough. And if I do bring it in, there is always unexpected bills or something breaks or something happens. And it's like, no matter what I do, it just can't keep up.
Yeah. So here's what I see. There's like this hook, almost like an implant right in your heart space. Even when you talk about it, it hurts. It hurts right in the heart. It's like as if somebody has gone in from the back. It's like this, not black magic. It's almost like a curse through your family lineage. Is a lot of people in your family feeling the same way? Has money been difficult even as a child?
Yes.
Yeah. So there is like this hook, and the hook is actually going from generation to generation, causing this thread of energy to circulate within your family. Okay. And so it is an implant and a curse. So there's two things I see right in the heart space. It's very, very strong energy. And I don't know if you feel it, like just a heaviness, a pressure in the front of the heart. There's also within the implants, there's a lot of limiting beliefs on what you deserve and what you don't. And so also in the brain area on top, like right here, I'm seeing like this disc. It's almost like a disc, you know, like a CD that's going round and round. Yeah, yes. It's like this constantly with the thoughts of money, like money. How can I get money? Where do I get money? And just a lot of guilt when it does come. Okay, so try to I would like for you to just look at your thoughts first. Okay, I want you to write them all down this week. I want you to take a look at what are most of your thoughts about, right? So just start writing, okay? Initially, you're gonna start writing with your left brain. You know, you're gonna be thinking a lot about it a lot, what to write. But I want you to start just write, and then it'll just go into writing mode, okay? Your hand will just take over. But start writing, okay? And then once you start writing, I want you to look at your thoughts, okay? But until then, as you start doing that, I want you to start using some of the MP3s, okay? And one of them is definitely clearing curses, black magic, and implants, okay? That's one of them. So that's the number 2, the second MP3. The other one I want you to use is the body systems, because I sense that disc up in the brain. It's almost like a disconnection between the divine and you and the universe. So it's not getting your messages, okay? So do the clearing body systems, glands, and organs of psychic attacks. So that's number 4. And then I want you to do the art of letting go. Okay, because it's hard to let some of those limiting beliefs go, right? You want to hold on to that. That's a family thing that you're holding on to. How dare you let that go? It's like a ring, a diamond ring. So does that make sense? Does
It
that?
does. I was also wondering because I always feel it at the back of my neck, just where it connects. Is there anything there too?
So you have a subluxation. Okay, when the C1, C2, it is not aligned. Okay, and we can work on that in a private session. So I would recommend package B. If you want to do that, we can work on that.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Perfect. Thanks, Simone, for joining. All right. Great. Okay, so I have a question or a comment here from Annette. She's saying, please, Dipal, will you feel into this apartment? I moved here 1.5 years ago and it's never felt quite right. Thank you.
Yeah, as soon as you're reading it, I'm like getting shivers. Ooh, and it's going up the back of my neck, up the spine, and it's only going from the thoracic, like all the C's, from the C7 all the way up to the skull, to the base of the skull. So there's a lot of energy that's coming, that's been there. So Annette, what I'm seeing is, and it's coming into the right side of your body. So I don't know if anything's going on in your body, but also, let's see. So what I see underneath the house, in the floor, in your bedroom, I don't know if you're able to sleep or lack of sleep there, but in your bedroom, under the floor, that flooring, it's almost like it's rattling, okay? It's like it's got some kind of movement to it. So there's definitely entities there, okay? That's what I'm seeing. There is one in the closet, one in the bathroom, and then under the floor. So you've got 3. And then there is an area of the house that feels very cold. I'm not sure where that is. It's showing me this side, whatever, the left side, the leftmost side of the house. So this is what you can do. If you have the package or are thinking about getting the package, use, okay, number 1, I want you to use repairing energetic holes and tears for your home. So set the intention of using it for your home, okay? Because houses do create holes and tears. Okay, there are holes and tears, not only in your energy field, but since everything has an energy field, there's also some around your home, okay, where these energies are coming in from. Now, let's see, use clearing entities, curses, black magic, and implants. Okay, that's the second one. And I want you to use 24/7 protection. Okay, so get package A or B. I mean, I would love to help you clear this, especially the body things that are going on. And if there's any portals outside your home, that'll be really important to clear, okay? Because I want to find out where they're coming in from. It could be a neighbor's house too.
Oh, interesting.
I have a higher prospect of that.
Wow. Wow. So, interesting. Okay. Annette, let us know how you do. All right. So the next person we're going to talk to is Alexis. Alexis, I'm bringing you over. All right. There's Alexis. Alexis, I don't see you on video. Oh, there you are. But I don't see a microphone. Like we can't hear you, Alexis.
Yeah.
If you scroll down, there should be a mic button somewhere on. I think you're on a phone. Oh, there. Can we hear you now?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm so sorry. I want to know if I have entities. I'm exhausted all the time. Like I can barely function.
Yeah. How long has that been going on?
Really, well, for a long time, but really heavily lately. And I'm doing everything right. Like no sugar, no, sleeping well. I'm doing everything right.
Where are you working, or are you at home?
No, I'm not even working right now. I'm at home. Okay. Not right this moment, but yeah.
No, I know what you mean. I'm just tapping into your adrenals. So right now, I'm not finding any entities, curses, or black magic or anything like that. What I am seeing, though, is a lot of adrenal fatigue. How much stress are you under?
I went through a tremendous, yeah, you know
Uh-oh.
what, that makes total sense. I went through a
Alexa.
tremendous amount of stress.
No,
Can
what
you
did
hear
you
me?
say?
I said that makes total sense. I went through a tremendous amount of stress.
Yeah. It seems like somebody, like a male figure type of thing. I don't know, maybe your personal relationship, or but it's a male figure showing up. Um, there's a lot of it feels the word coming up is animosity and pain and guilt and a lot of stuff coming up there. Does that resonate with you? There's a lot of
Totally,
triggers
yes.
coming up from childhood coming up too. Like I see you as this little girl who's trying to hide, trying to speak her voice, but she's not. Nobody's listening. Um, like you just want to scream. All right. So what I would, uh, suggest is work on the stress part. You could get the package and we could dive further in if there is any entities, and because I'm not seeing them, they're not coming to the surface right now. Okay, and sometimes they do that. These entities, implants, sometimes they don't come to the surface until we bring them up and we say, okay, I found you, we're hiding. Okay, and so they might even be hiding because you're not in your home, you're not in a, whatever. But
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so I wouldn't doubt if there is something there, an entity that is ruining that
Okay.
relationship. I wouldn't doubt that. But so if
Okay.
you do the package, I would definitely do a one-on-one so we could work inside your body and work in the adrenals.
Okay, thank
And
you. Thank you so
yeah,
much.
if I could get in the adrenals, I guarantee you I'll find something there.
Okay,
But
thank you.
start
I
with
really
listening
appreciate it.
to, yeah, you're welcome. Start with listening to repairing holes and tears. I like that one for you,
Okay,
and that's where the energy is coming in from. That's for sure.
great.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Alexis,
Thank you,
for
Gretchen.
joining.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
All right. So I heard back from Annette. She's saying, thank you. Dipal was right on. And by the way, the couple across the hall fight and scream and get violent frequently. All right. So I have a comment here from Leslie. Leslie's saying, I'd love to resolve the financial challenges I have had in my family. So scary. Every time I think that we are safe or almost safe, lose the job, etc. I don't want this for my children. It's affecting my family, my sister, my mom. How do I fix this?
Yeah, that's you know what? I'm sensing a curse and black magic that's running through from generation to generation. I'll tell you which lineage. Let me see. There's about 14 to 20 lineages that I can go far back, and let's see what number I'm getting where this is coming from. So 4, 7, 10, 12. Okay, so it's coming from all of those. Okay, and this is something that can even go on into the future generations. So you always want to do clearing, ancestral clearing, and that is one of the MP3s. Ancestral curses and black magic. Sorry, it just hit me like, oh yeah, duh, I have that one. So that is the best one for you right now. And also repairing the energetic holes and tears, because there are holes and tears within your field. It's actually within your field, not around your home. So that's what I'm getting.
Awesome. So do a lot of us have those holes, and a big issue for a lot of people?
It is. And what's interesting is, well, that's where, see, these holes and tears, they happen when like we are at our lowest point. Okay, they just start getting created, especially if you've ever had surgery. Sometimes we create them. Things that happen to us, trauma creates holes and tears, and everyone has been through some form of trauma. I had one lady who had so many holes and tears because as a child she was raped, through with many family members, and then she went through abuse with her mom, and she was neglected and abandoned, and she went through so much. And when she came to me, I mean, she had so many holes and tears in every layer of her field. It took me a whole half hour just to help her repair all of these because they were so deep. And so her entire body was being affected, adrenal fatigue. She had stage 4 adrenal fatigue. She could not function. Mental clarity, not there at all. And she had a lot of depression, anxiety. And so when these holes and tears are repaired, that's when you can start to recover. Okay, that's when the healing process starts. So when these energies come in through these holes and tears, you're very vulnerable to these kind of psychic attacks. They're like, oh, I see a hole, swoop on in. But we have to protect the field. We really do.
That makes perfect sense. All right, so I want to announce your special offer link just so people can pull it up as you're reading off the MP3 recommendations. So it's orderjoynow.com/Dipal19. That's DIPAL 19. So then you guys can follow along as we go through. All right, so let's bring over our next caller, who is Paul. Paul, I'm going to bring you over. And hi, Paul. As with everyone, make sure your mic's on. I don't see a mic there, so make sure you're not muted so we can hear you. We can't hear you, Paul. Do you see a mic? Do you see a microphone? I don't think he can hear us. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? I don't see a microphone there. See if you can unmute yourself, Paul. There should be a
increase the volume. Are you on your computer? Increase the volume there.
Now I see the mic.
It's got to be the FN. There we go.
Okay. So prosperity issues. No matter what house I live in, this has been going on for a while. So you want to know more? Or
Yeah, you want to tell me a little bit more?
Well, I've had health issues too, which are complicated. It isn't one thing, and it's not adrenal fatigue. It's a lot more complicated than that.
Yeah. I feel something really right in your lower back. I'm feeling a lot of dis-ease, almost running up the back, like not even mid-back, but lower from that lower portion.
Tailbone.
Thoracic,
tailbone.
Mid-thoracic to lumbar.
Up there. Oh.
Yeah, down there.
Right kidney.
Yeah.
Tailbone.
Yes, well, that's what I'm feeling.
Neck and narrow palate, and the bite is off.
Yeah. So prosperity. In terms of prosperity, what I'm seeing is definitely implants, but definitely a curse and entities. Okay, so let me tell you how many of each. Implants for entities to, what did I say? Implants, entities, and a curse 1. That's what I'm getting.
In one, you said?
1 curse.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And this is coming in from a very, past lifetimes. And you've been carrying these through lifetimes, and I'll tell you, I don't know how far back I could go, but there's about 3 to 4 lifetimes. And then I see you in a war zone, that's for sure, where you feel like, okay, there's scarcity. I don't deserve, I don't have enough. I'll never have enough. Like there's all these limiting beliefs that are going around too. And they're all like a vortex in your body. It's in all the cells of your body, and it's creating blockages along the way. I don't know if this makes any sense to you.
Well, of course. Of course, it's very general, though.
Okay. So, I mean, that's what I'm getting right now. So that's what I'm seeing.
So
Okay.
do you have, is there a recommendation, an MP3 or recommendation, people?
Yeah. So, I mean, I would start out with all the MP3s. If you know, if you want to start somewhere, start with all of them. Okay. And then definitely do a one-on-one session, and we could go deeper, right? So more stuff will probably come up as we peel the layers, Paul, right? We just don't have enough time to peel everything right now.
Okay.
But that's
Thanks,
what I recommend.
Paul. Thanks for joining.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
So those past lives, and if those curses, like if we carry them through, that could be what like is causing the issue, no matter where you are, or no matter what's going on in your life, until those are released.
Exactly, because it could come in from this lifetime, whether somebody has put a curse on you, or it could come in from past lifetimes where you've already, walked through all your lifetimes with this particular curse. And for Paul, it's all about prosperity. So
Yeah, which a lot of our community, that is definitely an issue. So very interesting. All right, so I heard back from Leslie. Leslie says, you mentioned that I have lots of holes and repairs in my field and keeping them safe and repairing. I work on asking for a ball of light and protection daily, and ask for cords to be cut and my body to be cleared, and aura. Is none of that working? What else should I be doing?
you know what? It would be helpful if a lot of grounding meditation, and definitely within the one-on-one session, I can share some things with you, because there's there's not one thing that works for everybody. Everybody has a unique situation. And so grounding may not work for you. You may be grounding, but that's not working for you. So I need to work with you and work with your energy and train your body to these energies, so that I can teach you what is right for you. It's like, I'm learning about food, right? And the right food for your body. So smoothies may not be right for everyone. Raw foods may not be right for everyone. Okay. So I can guide you once we're on the phone. It would probably be better.
Makes sense. Perfect sense. All right. I have a comment here from John. He says, I have what feels like seizures or a clamp on the left side of my head brain that can be excruciating and debilitating. Any ideas what might be causing this? Thanks and blessings.
So I don't know if you get headaches associated with that, or if you've ever had headaches. What I am getting, it's like this hook, but it's coming from a female energy. It's like somebody's hooked into you. And then whenever you started reading that off, Gretchen, I was also getting an entity, and right in the brain, and an implant. So it's all showing up more and more. Let's see. So I'm seeing one of each. Implant and entity. Those two are a one, and then a hook. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. So we could definitely clear that. What I want you to start out with is, let's see, clearing entities, curse, black magic, and implants, and then clearing body systems, glands, organs, and psychic attacks. That's really going to help. And I want you to also do art of letting go, because there is, like I said, I'm getting a female energy, but you're still hooked into each other and you're feeling her energies. So that's what I recommend.
Great. Okay, awesome. All right, so our next caller is Susan. Susan, I'm bringing you over. I know you wrote in as well, so I'll just bring you on video. And make sure you're unmuted, Susan, because we can't hear you. Make sure, and what did you say, Dipal? Turn your volume up, see if that helps unmute you.
Yeah, on your computer or phone.
Or if you're on a computer, scroll across the bottom. There should be a mute button down on the left that you can unmute yourself. Not seeing it? Oh, there you are.
Hi, sorry. No, the exact second I came on, my system went off. Zoom went off. It's the black magic around me here. Dipal, I know a lot about this stuff. I don't know how to fix any of it. I was one of the first Project Bluebird kids. My mother, father, aunts, and uncles did a black magic contract swap with Joseph Mengele, actually, as it turns out, to make me responsible for 16 people's karma, false karma, and to divert all my gifts and lifetime wealth to other people, which has been piggybacked on. And then at age 18, I've just been learning this stuff, but and I was put in a program very young. And my mother then set a recurring every 4-year timeline curse to make me homeless, carless, jobless, bankrupt, in poverty, and continually diverting. I'm in my 60s, obviously, now, but I'm stuck in this black magic town that when I left my ex, I came to look after my parents' house as they were selling it. They were gone. And I got stuck here, and this town is full of black magic. And my unit is, I have no way out. They destroyed my car. I've had 3 cars, 3 computers, umpteen phones destroyed by these people, and I'm a targeted individual. So I am doing everything I can to break this. But every time I break any of this stuff, I feel my mother, my sisters, and 13 witches. Plus, I was told by some other healers on the podcast that I had sessions with when I had money a couple of years ago, that there are 40 people, they both came up with the same number, 40 people tasked with cursing my life on a daily basis. So that's what I know about, but I have no idea how to end this and move forward. Help. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So here's, when you were speaking, I get like this black, like this energy that's going down to your heart. It's like all here. Okay. That's where it has been instilled. Like, and it's like almost tar. I don't know. Do you ever get reflux or any kind of burning or anything?
Yeah. Yes. And I had a beautiful singing voice, and it was purposely destroyed. I don't know, in the last decade through domestic assault, but my ex was programmed to do that. So a lot of, I think the work I'm supposed to be doing is voice related, and I lost all the singing voice and my voice in many ways, obviously. So absolutely right, Dipal. Yes. So
yeah. So and that is telling me it's almost like this, the entity, okay, and it is stuck there. Like it has been stuck there for many lifetimes. And you're right, there's also black magic. Okay, there's also black magic that it's almost like a big portal where all these people come down, and it's like right above you at all times, you know?
This town, yes.
Yeah, the whole town has a portal.
Well, it's in a lake district, and it's now the drug transfer point for Ontario, and they've been bringing in every dark, black, occult kind of person they can, and I'm stuck here, and there's no light here.
Well,
except me.
Right. Well, you're just very vulnerable to it. Yeah, you're very open to it is what's happening. And so what I would like to do is, if you could do package B, that would be awesome, so that we can do a session together and close all these portals and mini portals, okay? And then also strengthen you to where you're free of this energy, and also pull that out, that tar-like energy out, okay? Let me see which MP3s I think you should already start using. Is definitely energetic holes and repairing energetic holes and tears, because there's many of them. And then clearing entities, curses, black magic, and implants, and also ancestral curses and black magic. And then 24/7 protection. And also, I mean, that's pretty much all the MP3s, you know, because the art of letting go, because you guys have been holding on to this for so long, right? So then you have to work on letting it go, because it follows you.
Yes, it does. Yes, absolutely right.
And it follows your ancestors. The people after you. So, you know, your kids or whatever, it's going to keep following. So we got to clear that karmic tie, that vow, that oath, whatever soul contracts that you've made with this black magic, okay? Because we do that, even with the black magic or curse. We make our own contracts with it, you know?
Well,
and
I was 4 to 5 months old, so I didn't agree to it, and I didn't know about it until I knew I was put in a program. I had no idea about that, but I've done everything I can to try to break that and express very clear intent that I have never agreed to it. I do not agree to it. It's broken, but that's what I'm saying. My mother and 2 siblings seem to put it back in place.
Yeah.
So is that correct? Is my intuition on that?
Yeah, so we need to close those portals that they have opened and clear those, like close those up.
Yeah. So it sounds like that hole, clearing the holes and the tears is a really big deal. So even if you clear it, they're coming back. It's coming back in.
Yeah.
So this MP3 can really help kind of repair that.
Thank you. Thank you. I will do what I can. They've totally stopped me financially. Aww. I mean, totally. And they've made sure I can't leave here. This would be the last place on the planet I'd want to be, lakes or not. But anyway, Thank you.
Thanks for joining, Susan. Keep us posted how you're doing, okay?
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank you for taking my call. Thank you, Dipal, for your time.
You're welcome. Thanks. Oh, wow. All right. So I have a message here from Tommy. He's saying, hi, Dipal. Can you tell me if I have any curses, black magic, implants, or anything else?
Uh-oh. Gretchen?
Oh, did you lose me?
No, you put yourself on mute.
Oh. So you didn't hear my question about Tommy? All right, Tommy. Tommy says, hello, Dipal. Can you tell me if I have any curses, black magic, implants, or anything else?
You know, it's interesting. I'm getting so much heart energy today. So I'm feeling an implant there, okay? I don't know if you have any physical heart issues, but it's definitely showing up in the heart wall, okay? Lots of little implants. They're like little baby implants. They're really tiny, and it's really hard to find them, you know, but there's about 5 of them, okay? And they're just, you know, rotating around. They've got their own little way of sending messages to your brain about certain things. So they are interacting with your brain and making you think and say certain things. So this is interesting, what's coming up for you. So lots of little implants. And then I'm just looking if there's any curse or black magic. There isn't. Let me see if there's any entities. There's one showing up. Okay, and that is like right around your spine, on the back of your spine. It's just holding on to your spine. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. So do you use, let's see, do you use the clearing entities, curses, black magic, and implants, as well as clearing body systems, glands, and organs, and 24/7 protection. So I would use all 3 of those MP3s.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to announce your special offer just one more time so everybody has it. It's orderjoynow.com/Dipal19. That's DIPAL 19. All right. So our next caller is Ari. Ari, I'm bringing you over. All right. Hi, Ari. I don't see your microphone, so make sure that your microphone is not on mute, and turn up your volume if you're on your computer. Are you on a computer? Can you hear us, Ari? Oh,
Hello.
there you are. Hi.
Hi.
How are you, Ari?
I'm good. Oh, there you go. I couldn't see anything. I would love to know if you see any type of influence, black magic. I have a specific scenario that replays all the time in my life, whereas I'm always coming back to my mom's house. And when I get here, I feel like it's so much suffering going on, and like I'm stuck, and I don't know why I keep coming back here. Do you have any clue what's going on? Because it's like I don't get it, and it's like a repetitive cycle. So
Yeah. So I'm getting curse and implant. It's almost like there's a hook either to the home or to the people in the home or the people that are suffering, specific people that pull your energy back in. I mean, you have beautiful energy, and what happens is when they when their light is low, they want to pull on yours so that they could feed off of you. Okay, so do you find them getting better once you move back home, or what's happening?
I find that it's like an attack. I feel like it's an attack when I move back here. It's like it's all this negative energy, and I'm like, help. I'm like, I know that I could manifest and do everything, but when I get here, it's like I start to feel sick. I start to have stuck finances. I start to have a decline in my relationships, and I'm like, why do I keep coming back here? And it's especially with, like I said, with my mom, and I'm like, what is that? Like, yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely practiced witchcraft in past life. So whether or not she's conscious of it, she's still doing it in this life and controlling you, because she was able to control you back then too. So it's like this cycle that the two of you are on, and you're going and going and going, and nobody's broken that cycle. So one of the MP3s that I recommend, or a couple of them, is definitely repairing energetic holes and tears and clearing entities, curses, black magic, implants, clearing the body systems, glands, and organs, because your adrenals are being attacked, and they feel very weak to me right now. And so does your spine, because you don't have the support. Okay, and clearing ancestral curses and black magic. So basically all of them. All 6 of them. And if you can do a one-on-one session, I definitely love to help you, because there's a huge difference. You know, if you do the MP3s versus the one with the session, there is a bigger difference, because the MP3s, you know, it's a do-it-yourself, and it may take a little time, but get it. But when you do package B with the one-on-one, it really, we can amp up that energy. Like, we can actually peel more layers, you know, if there are layers to be peeled, and if we find more things underneath, right? I want to get to everything that's going on in your life, so it just makes a better connection.
Yes, Totally. That helps. That makes so much sense. I thought that's what it was, but you really affirmed it for me because
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
so thank you so much. I feel a lot
You're
better
so
already. I do.
Thank you, Ari, for
Thank
joining,
you.
and keep us posted how you do, okay?
I will.
All right, great. All right. So I'm glad you addressed that because Tommy wrote back in saying that he has listened to all the MP3s, but just is wondering how many times does he need to listen to those to help clear the implants and the entities?
Okay, so I would continue listening to them as much as your body wants to. I mean, you could put these MP3s on loop, okay, and they just keep playing, or you could play them once a day. Notice how you feel, okay? Notice how you feel, notice how your body feels, notice how your energy, notice how your mental state feels, and then if you want to listen to it more, you can, but I would continue listening until your body entrains and until these implants and entities are like, okay, I can't go back in. I don't find a way to go back in. So the 24/7 protection is a great one to have all the time.
Can you
You
play on silent? Or do they
Oh
need
yeah, you can
okay.
play any of the MP3s on silent. You can charge your water with it, so you could fill up a whole jug of water for the day and then just play an MP3. Then that way you don't have to listen to the MP3 again and again, and you could just drink the water and it's healing.
Awesome.
Change the energy of water, right?
Oh,
Anything.
all right, good. And he's asking, how do you know when they're cleared? I thought that's a good question.
You'll notice, like I said, a difference in your body, your mind, your spirit. You'll notice how you've been acting versus, your mood, your emotions, whether you have physical ailments, whether they are starting to ease up your discomforts. So notice and just start noticing things because that's going to be important for you to be more aware and more conscious of, okay, have I let this go?
Yeah, totally. Good. All right. So Amber is asking, I purchased your package A already, but I'd love to know if I should upgrade. I've been using the MP3s in the package.
So Amber, I'm feeling it in your belly area, right at your belly button. There's an entity there, and in your back, upper back, I'm feeling an implant there. So one entity, one implant, and then the back of your head, I'm feeling an implant there. In your legs are showing up. I don't know if you have anything going on there. Let's see, where else? Your stomach is like showing darkness around it, but there's a little implant inside it. So there's a couple of implants that we can clear. You definitely have the the MP3s to help clear them. You're using them, keep using them. Okay, just set the intention and use them. If you want to upgrade to B, I would highly recommend it because I also see this barrier, like a wall around your upper section of your body. And I don't know if you have been abused or went through some kind of abuse, but there's a protective wall and that needs to come down. Okay.
Perfect. All right. So I have a comment here from Shelly. She's saying, I'm new to this. Do you see anything coming up for me?
Yeah, so for people who are new to this, I know it gets a little confusing and also scary. It is, and I'm going to say again, it is reality. And the reason I'm doing this is to bring more awareness and more empowerment to you so that you can raise your vibration and I can teach you the techniques as to how, because we do have 3 live group calls. And so we're going to work on all of these things. So let me see what's going on. And you said Shelly, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just tuning into her and I'm feeling a lot of energy on her left side, upper scapula. There is a little implant right at the back of the heart on the left side. There's also up through the neck in the thyroid, right in the front, there's a big implant there. There's also, let's see, in the reproductive area, the sacrum, I'm seeing an implant there. So you have 3 implants that I'm seeing. Let's see if there's any entities. Okay, 2 entities. One attached to the left side of you, one on the right side of your head, one on the right calf. There's no black magic, and I don't see a curse at this time. So what I would recommend is for you to use the repairing energetic holes and tears, clearing entities, curses, black magic, and implants, and 24/7 protection. Those are the ones I want you to start using. And if you can get a since you're new to this, if we can work together, that would be amazing. So I could guide you. Okay.
Nice. Great. Okay. So our next person has written in a couple times and also has her hand or his hand raised. I don't see a name here though, but it's a Galaxy Note 8. So I'm going to bring you over since you've asked a couple times here. And let's see if we can get you on. All right, I see you're here, but you're going to have to look on your phone to see if you can unmute yourself. Hi there. Is there a button on your phone where you can unmute yourself? Or if you're on a computer, turn up your volume and see if that helps. No, that was the video. It turned off, but I still don't see a microphone. Oh, there you are. Can you talk?
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, figured it. Okay.
How can I help you?
Oh, I don't know. I went before to somebody and said there was a curse and all, but it just seems like, I mean, no matter what, bad luck is just coming to us and the family. I think it's passing on to my daughter now. I mean, we turn around, we don't bother anybody, and people come to us to bother us. There are a lot of health issues with my father, all in our business. I mean, we don't go anywhere or do anything, and everything is just coming on. People trying to bother us and cause trouble in our business and everything.
Yeah. So this is interesting. What's coming through is a portal from a past life, which is bringing through these energies, and it's like it's black magic and curses, and there's like three of each.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. But it can be taken care of. So that's the good thing. So it is coming from a past life, and there's also ancestral wounds that are there too. A lot of people suffered a lot, you know, you're down the lineage. And so they're basically, it's almost like it's like these little energies that they're throwing upon you for your success almost, you know, or anybody that tries to succeed, it almost kind of takes them back. Does that resonate with you?
Yeah, kind of, yeah, it sounds about right.
And even in your health, you get to a place, but then you get stuck.
Right.
So, or you go back is what I'm seeing. But those are the two things that I do see. So definitely use the MP3 that is clearing ancestral curses and black magic. That's going to be a big one for you.
Okay.
And 24/7 protection so it doesn't come back, and closing the holes and tears. But this portal is a different thing that's coming through. So
Okay.
if you can do do the one-on-one, that would be awesome.
Right. Okay, I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you all.
Keep us posted how you're doing. All right. Okay. So one more time, the offer is orderjoynow.com/Dipal19. One thing I like to end with, Dipal, is you know, who package A is right for and who package B is right for. And I think you kind of talked about that a little bit during the call. But if you just want to talk a little bit more about that, like who would benefit and who, you know, so that they can kind of see like where they might fit if this is the right offer for them.
Right. So package A includes, you know, all the MP3s plus the group calls, and package B includes all the group calls, the MP3s, as well as a one-on-one session. Now, if you want the one-on-one session, that we can go deeper, right? It is a very, very unique and powerful session where I go into that quantum field and I clear whatever that darkness that is sitting within your field, your home, your car, your, you know, whatever space that has been, I guess, I don't want to say under attack, but, you know, has some kind of psychic attack attached to it. We're going to go ahead and clear not only your body, I mean, whatever's going on in your body, whatever's going on within your spiritual growth, but whatever else is going on in your relationships. And we're going to cover the whole being. Okay. And that's really important because that, when you do a one-on-one session, it's just an amazing shift and transformation immediately, right? So package A, you're getting, you know, clearings, but with package B, we're amplifying and raising the frequencies a lot quicker, okay? So they're both going to be very effective. It depends how fast you want to go.
Perfect. Makes perfect sense. Well, Dipal, I just want to thank you so much for joining us. Oh, can you
You're
hear me?
on mute.
Can you hear me now? No?
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. So
it's a Verizon problem.
It is. I just want to thank you for joining us today. Like I said, I love doing these with you. And this is such an important topic that so many people are.
Gretchen, you're not very clear.
Oh, okay. Well, then can you end the call?
There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right. If I cut out, I'll let you end the call.
Okay.
Thank you. And thank everybody for joining us. I really enjoyed doing these calls with you. This is such an important topic. So many people are struggling with this. So I'm glad you are offering this with our community over the next few days. So thank you, people.
Yep. Thank you. I love coming back and I love being here.
All right. Well, guys, if you want to jump in, the offer's open for a couple more days. So now's the time to jump in on this offer with Dipal if this resonates with you. If you have questions, she's very active in our Facebook group. You can ask her questions there about the package, about the offer. And otherwise, thanks for joining us, guys. I know you have a busy schedule and I appreciate you being here. Thanks. Bye, everyone.